Louisiana Beer Reviews Sweetwater Road Trip India Pale Pilsner. Oh boy, another IPLP. From Atlanta, Georgia. We've been getting Sweetwater beer since April 1st, 2014. No fooling. Blah, 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 a bunch of writing, which you could read on your own if you feel like it. I'm not going to read it. Best if enjoyed by May 24, 2015. So we're within the date. That's the big thing, or it was the big thing. Hopefully that thing is, I think it's dying out. You know, the India Pale. I'm not saying I hope India Pale Ales die out. I'm saying the India Pale Lagers, India Pale Pilsners, India Pale this, India Pale that. You know, it gets on people's nerves, understandably, or at least my nerves. I think others are weary of everything has to be hop-adelic. I took a break from listening to Stevie Nicks' interview from, it must have been 1983. It says Wild Heart interview. Must have been a radio interview. Very interesting because it's not like your typical interviews where it's all who was dating who and who was mad at whoever. It's more about the songs, how they developed the songs, and what was the reason behind the different tunes. And I was impressed with that. Okay, I have this Country Cottage Limburger and some bacon flavored Ritz. Let's see, bacon flavored. All right. It's a little snack. I don't usually eat snacks, but I do occasionally, but I don't typically. That's how I lost 30 pounds, getting away from snacks. That was about 14 years ago. I lost the weight. Alright, let's check it out. Now this is kind of a hybrid beer because it says lager yeast, but it's brewed at high temperatures, or lager ingredients brewed at, because it's sort of a hybrid. 5.7% alcohol, don't know the IBU. They use Pilsner in Vienna, barley malt, Sterling, and U.S. Goldings hops. Gets an okay score in Beer Advocates. They're saying, like, fair, but the bros say it's good. Only a 41 out of 100 on rate beer and a 56 out of 100 for the style. And there were a few video reviews, but not really a whole lot. I don't want to get this cheese in my hair because it's so stinky. You got the smell all throughout the room after you've eaten the stuff. It'll smell on your fingers for hours. Nobody at work will try it. Because it gets, I guess our gang films of the 1920s and 30s probably went a long way towards making people reluctant to try Limburger cheese or maybe the cheese itself. But I mean, people won't even try it. They're telling me they're gonna hate it. Yes, they're doing a lot of construction on the roof next door. Some smoke. This is hazy looking coming out the bottle. Reminds me of that Mama's Little Yellow Pills from Oscar Blues. I wasn't through with that because I found it was too grainy, like. And it had some aspirin character, and I'm not really into drinking beers that have an aspirin character. Yeah, this thing is hazy, like semi-hazy. I see some yeast chunks, but most of the sediment is powdery, thick white head, and it's golden. Yeah, it's golden. I mean, I have this goldenrod color paint. My house has these earth tones. Always like the 1970s earth tones. So I have kind of a leaf green, like green on some trees, like a hackberry tree, and I had the goldenrod and the tans and the beige. There was a little lemony aspect that kind of whiffed away. Just a standard Pilsner aroma, I suppose, like American Pilsner. They're doing moving over there. Grassy hops. It almost is like Beck's. I gotta get away from that cheese. It's almost like Beck's and Heineken with a little of that Oscar Blues Monolithic pills, but sweetness, the hoppiness, the grain, the white bread. It tastes good to me. Little styrofoam. I think this beer does pair well with your more pungent cheeses, your Gorgonzola or your Limburger. Mouthfeel. When I did my previous video, the elusive Traveler Grapefruit Ale, I did not talk about the mouthfeel or the finish, but that's in the written review. This is a light to medium mouthfeel. It has those grassy hops. And really, somewhat piney hops. Yeah, they're right about the India Pale Pilsner. It's, in some ways like an IPA, but in many other ways it is not. It's distinctive. It's better than a lot of your IPAs. I think it's better than the Sierra Nevada India Pale Lager. They made a few of them, right? Still, I would rather just a regular Pilsner. I think, you know, they're trying to like do the trend, do the fad. They've done a good job in the trend and within the fad, okay? But still, it's, I use this word overly much, but it's still sort of an insipid style, but I don't want to be too cynical. I think I would still rather a true Pilsner, styrofoam. Pilsner Urquell, okay? Stuff like that. I do like the 5.7% alcohol. It does give it some heft, some body. Well, I think it's a lot better than just okay. And I don't know where these rate beer ratings are coming from, this 41 out of 100. I mean, come on. It's a lot better than that. It's not the greatest thing, but it's far from the worst. The lemon is more in the aroma than the taste. It's got a, look at that thick, fluffy head. It's so, the humidity's so low outside, and it's windy, and it's super sunny, and it's about 74 degrees. We get a pretty long run of great weather in southeastern Louisiana. It's usually humid, okay, if you can deal with the humidity. It's been dry this week. Even with the humidity, it's nice. Well, the hoppiness is quite impressive. The cheese is good. Now, I've got to give it an A-. I'm going to say excellent. At the lower end of excellent, but still an excellent beer. Don't go by those ratings saying it's just fair. It's a lot better than fair. So, Laissez-le-Bon-Ton Relais, an excellent beer, and I'm going to end this review here at 9:44 a.m. by saying y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.